To do a tournament, we can only do Royal Musketeers. The Royal Tournament. Only France.
Hello, Bram.
Only
Hello.
royal units.
Only Royal units, that's it.
But then somehow people would be like, "Oh, we don't allow civs," and then boom, it would be canceled before we started. Although actually, we could do a royal.
It's called
1v1.
Bram's game, okay?
Okay.
Oh, perfect. It's hosting. Okay. Wait, Kaverna, we could host a Legacy Civs tournament and call it Royal.
No, I think that's a nice one too. I really was thinking doing that myself, like maybe like just Euro Thieves, only DLCs, only African Thieves. That's sort of maybe it's a small tournament, smaller groups, just so it doesn't last forever. But I think that would be cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Ships are in. We have.
Okay, we're set. You ready to go? So should we start?
Mhm.
Let me just load my Twitch here so I can see. Okay, I'm ready. So
Okay.
All right, let's do it. I think they're online. Good luck, guys. I'm gonna head out now. Let the two casters rock their magic. Thanks, chat, for being so patient. And don't worry, the next Royal Rumble will be a lot more streamlined.
all right, my man. All right, later, Jake. Take care. All right, Ragnar. So let's get into it. This is the Mack Bram Showmatch, and just started. That's New England. I have Rag with me. How's it going, bro?
Hey, it's going great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. So, what do you think about this matchup? Just starting out of the bat, just cutting you short there.
It's giving me legacy vibes. Spain against China. Bram playing as Spain, and then Mack playing as a Chinese.
Oh, nice. I'm actually quite excited to see China because I've been playing China recently quite a lot. So, nice to see some China. It's a very peculiar map for both of these players not going for a civilization that actually does some water gameplay. And funny enough, you can actually target these spawns, I think, with your... So you have this flag here. You can actually click here, and do some funky stuff. I don't know if you can actually flag over here, but you definitely can flag on your side. And you can have very, very fun stuff you can make. You can basically put your units here, go into that boat, go over there, do some havoc, come back safely. There's a lot of things you can do with this spawn there. We've seen I've seen a lot of pro games that they done that, and it was devastating for their opponent. And maybe might be seeing something like this here.
Yes, if you change your flag to the pawn, and you get huge map control, and you can deny your opponent's hunts or be annoying. Just be annoying in the middle.
Exactly, and also you can kill units as well. A big frigate here is game changer. Like, it's really hard to raid your base. Any building that you put over here is protected, sort of. So,
And we do see a frigate and two caravels in Bram's deck.
there we go. We got two caravels. We got the frigate. We got the... Oh, we even have improved warships. So I think he's already ahead of time thinking of that. And I think the rest is very robot style. But that marvelous ears in Spanish code, maybe out of the ordinary there for robot kind of way of playing Spain, but the rest just very familiar to everybody. Let's look into the Chinese deck. Sometimes they do funky stuff. Oh, he's going up with the... Is it single village? Double village? He's going with the villager card, which I haven't been used for a long time. We do have some H2 gameplay over there, but also having the Fuchan, which I haven't used this boat yet. Do you know how this works? Is that good boat? I don't know that one.
Yeah, it's similar. It's similar to the frigate, I would say. Or wait, it could train units. Okay.
Right.
All right.
I wonder. It's a heavy warship, so it must be good, and you also have to spend 200 coin on it. So I guess it must be at least similar to a frigate. Otherwise, it would be unfair. But I guess let's see what's gonna happen. Chinese is actually going to go for the villager here. It's protected by 4 bears. It's quite... Or maybe she's just standing over there for line of sight.
Yeah, that's a good treasure. You get XP from the bears, and you also get a free villager, so can't complain.
Going for the summer palace.
Spanish explorer nearby though.
Okay, so yeah, she's going for that, and yeah, I think he got another disciple there. It's just the Chinese can do wonders, right?
There you go. Spanish explorer nearby. I knew it.
Oh, you want to contest that? That's gonna be huge if he manages to takes it. He takes it away from him. And the bear, the Spanish guy did. And he also take the bear on top of that, managed to take one of the disciples.
Yeah.
Wow, that's huge.
That is so triggering. I've seen some players resign when they lose a treasure.
Yeah, I've seen that too, yeah.
I'm glad Mack is not one of those players.
Nah, not on a tournament level like this. Like, if you're doing a show match and you resign because you lost a treasure, you're not worth it. There we go, Bram sending that forward outpost, maybe next to his TP here, giving that extra protection.
Yes, I wonder if he's gonna take the remaining 3 trading posts. You get stagecoach and you get a nice eco boost.
It just does a lot of tempo. Normally people don't do that with Spain. Normally they want to put pressure with the Falcons, and then later on they can transition into that. It just wouldn't make much of sense to do that early on, because it is a lot of resources spent. You would have to spend 400 resources to upgrade this, and then you also would...
Military step, so the tempo
yes.
from your military shipments is very important, and that is the reason why he's shipping 700 coin. So he's probably gonna FF.
100%. That's what we should be doing. If you can, Spain is a civilization that can go to H3 uncontested. Like, if you try to contest, you're just gonna do dogs, and we will get ship 7 rods, and I will be able to stop any Phoenix stuff that you come up with, and you can't really stop their age up. And if you try, some civs might have a good success of doing it, but even though civs that actually can try to put some RG2 pressure, they might actually just fall behind, and once the Lancers start coming in, and then it just lose the game. Because then I can just ship Lancers back to back.
And it needs to FF as well. They do have a pretty good FF timing as well.
All he needs, because he needs to send this card here, the hand mortars. And what's gonna go against China is definitely how he's gonna deal with the Lancers after he deals with the Falconet. The Falconet is not the biggest of the problems. It's actually the Lancers that come following that. And that continuation of Lancers is huge. But Bram doesn't have the 4 Lancers.
Meteor hammer shipment could be key as well for China.
Oh, that's interesting. You're thinking that sending the meteor hammers to counter the Lancers. Oh, definitely. Yeah, that makes sense. Cav does counter the Lancers better.
Yeah,
that's pretty clever, actually. That ship is getting fat.
He's going up with the Tower of Porcelain.
Yeah, this is a better age up long-term wise, because you can have your villagers on food and coin, and you put your porcelain on wood, because you're gonna need these very expensive villages. And if you go for something like from Fusion Academy, it takes a long time to get a flying crow, and you do get stained skirmishes, but it's not gonna help you as much when you... No. It's just it helps you the early mass, but the problem is that you're gonna have a lot of wood problems and you're gonna struggle. There we go. You got the early caravel taking down the summer palace. Like, he has to respond to this.
Range. Oh my god, big IQ move from Bram right here.
100%. And yeah, he can actually send your home city water flag into the other side. So he needs to respond to, instead of the 1,000 wood, I would expect the hand mortars, because the Falconets is probably on their way. I think he aged up with the caravel.
Okay.
So big brains right there.
300 wood and caravel. Okay.
Yeah, there's an age up, so you can age up with the hussars, the 8 crossbows, or you can edge up with a caravel, and that's what he did.
Yeah, and now he's following up with 2 falconets and a frigate. This
Oof,
is a lot of pressure.
The frigate's gonna seal it because he can just exit. So you're never gonna be able to take his falconets. You're gonna be able to kill the sound center, and then if you come close, there you have a falconet and a caravel. And I don't know what China can do against that. The only way China...
Unlucky for Mack because he plays his wonder in front of his TC, and he's gonna lose it. Oh my god, that is so sad.
Yeah, it's a big deal to lose a wonder early on for China. And he's taking a TP over there. We do have that on wood here. He's shipping the hand mortars, but he just was a bit delayed because he was going for 1,000 wood. Yeah, the 1,000 wood kind of is on the way, standing in his way basically. Now the frigate's over there. I don't think that the frigate won't do as much as you I would have thought. It doesn't have much range, but it's just more like a secure defensive measure. And he has your back now. There's nothing he can do. Now that's where the lances come in for Spain, and it is on the way.
Lances come in, it's a cleanup. Yeah, it will be a cleanup.
But I don't know if these guys can deal with frigate.
Does he have range? No, he probably doesn't have range. Denying the TC.
Well, that he didn't lose any wood there. Barely lost anything. He just was trying to be sneaky, but he had visibility. But it was very funny that he was trying to put a town center right there. Would be better maybe to put like the fort.
Now he's in range. Now he can
Nice.
the caravel. Oh, good volley on the caravel. Careful.
Look how sneaky that was.
Exactly. You can do that. You can just hide in your frigate and then pop them out.
Yeah, you just gotta be on top of your micro there, but well done for making that happen. Now he's on 6, he lost 1 already. He's on skirms, which is nice, so he can snipe these units from distance.
Yeah. You know what? I remember in this matchup, I have seen some Chinese players, some China mains, pull it off and come back. I have seen it against Spain. Because you would expect Spain to win this.
Well, it's gonna depend how it's gonna go, but yeah, it's not lost for China. The longer it takes, the longer it goes. I think it favors China. We do have to.
Yes, I have seen it.
Yeah, exactly. So now Chang Dao coming into the Lancers, but the Lancers do well against Chang Dao. That's the thing. Sentries coming in. We lost too many mortars.
Mack are doing DPS damage. Oh my god.
Guy finally focusing on the Falconets. He lost.
Put some kills on the TC and snipe the Falconets.
Nice wall. Nice build wall. Emergency wall, but it lost all the hand mortars. He needs this castle. The Cav is coming in. He tried to recoil that to the caravel, but I don't think it's going to be time enough. It's only skirms is not gonna. Very nice. Musketeers into him melee mode now. Skirmish is going into the caravel, and the meteor hammer is taking massive damage from the frigate. People were asking on the chat why we have a frigate, and that's why. It's just a massive defensive building. It's basically a massive fort that can move around. It's just huge, and also can garrison your units. So it's a plus. I wonder if it...
Real quick, Jaeger Chair rating the channel with 29 viewers. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Thank you. So here we got some more action on the top here. We do some arquebuses to rescue these villagers. There we go. You're going back with the hand mortars, so that's going to be able to deal with the caravel. I think the caravel is going to go down. Some rodoleros coming in as well.
Oh, those rodoleros had a free pass. Oh no, they're connecting, and that is not good for the skirmishers. Come on.
They can deal well. It's just that they don't demolish his skirmish too much, but it's just the frigates. He has to run away from the frigates, and then
Which shots?
and this just skirmish is just taking the hand mortars. Like, oh gosh, this is not looking good for China anymore.
Yeah, that looked like a very good remaster from Mack, but unfortunately, it was picked off. It was handpicked.
Yeah, the thing, it doesn't have any siege power here, so it's nothing he can do yet. So now this is a good unit, but got a bunch of Rodilleros here. It's not gonna be enough to deal with this mass. We do have
underrated units.
Oh, they're so good. They're just with the 6 speed here. Got some musketeers in melee mode as well, which is yeah. I don't know what Bram needs to. He needs to do a switch here. If he keeps on Rodilleros, I think if you keep Rodilleros, skirmishes, I think he can clean up the units from China all the time. But it's going to be really hard to siege. But once you get a big mass, and that kind of pays out later on. So even though you cannot siege, but you just have such a big mass that doesn't matter anymore. You're just in his face all the time, so you can't pop units. So that kind of works as well. Some people say, "Oh, I don't want to do skirm gun because I can't siege," but that doesn't really matter. As long as there's a fort here, it doesn't really matter. You just keep sniping every unit, and over time you're gonna have enough mass that you can siege. Yeah, you just deny everything. And like you were saying, look, he's going for the TP now.
Good timing on that.
Yeah, he needs extra economy. Normally, I feel like sometimes you don't have the horrible economic with Spain. It's really hard. I think you haven't sent the Spanish gold, haven't sent 5 vills. So it's on 33 villages, which is probably, I see, it's even worse than China. So China can scale better. But he put a lot of pressure, took a wonder. So give some defensive buildings here.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
the damage was done, definitely.
yeah. And now picking up some of those meteor hammers in the process.
Yeah.
We got some Mancho coming out. That's gonna help. We might lose that trading post as well. Yeah, they can be kited, but yeah. Rodilleros are like Chimuronas, right? They just stays in your face.
They're very annoying, mate.
There you go. He's going for 4 trading posts.
Better pathing, you know, in the game.
Is it not the same as rods though? Feels like it's the same thing. I don't know about rate of fire. How much? What's the rate of fire? These guys. Is it 3?
1.5.
1.5.
But once again, that frigate and the Caravel.
It's rough, man. Now that Spain has the TP line, that's 4 times, that's 16 villagers that can gather with no stop, no idling.
Another village going down. It looks
Oh, you have some action over here as well.
nice. It looks like Mack wants to go industrial. I don't see any more units in queue. And then Spain, he keeps massing units. I think he wants to end this in H3. He doesn't want to go H4. He thinks he has the advantage in H3.
Oh, he definitely has it. There's no point going H4 here. He has the game, so going H4, you're just gonna give China more time to remass, and then you don't want to do that. Especially, look, if we have 34 villages for Spain, we have 36 for China. So actually, giving them space to remass is a big mistake here. He's doing the right things. He's on track of this.
The porcelain tower went down. 2 wonders.
Yeah, now he's even worse. The Rodillero's gonna get on top of those manches now, and he's gonna beat GG's.
Well played by Bram.
Yeah, that was amazing. Once the Spain got like economy, like 40 piece, and you have a military advantage, there's no way they can lose. Like, it would be impossible. It's just too much economy. Yeah, big brains for the figure. I called it out just before. You know, I knew that was gonna happen. If that was going to happen, whoever did it, it would have to have. You just have a major advantage. You cannot build here. You cannot build here. You cannot build here. Look, you kind of deny sort of that coin mine slightly. It's just the way to go. It's just like it's a big mistake not having a water deck here.
Let's jump into game 2.
Let's go.
Just timeline real quick.
Yeah, that's okay. They have a delay. It takes this all fine. So let's go into the intermission screen. So we got Bram taking the first win into New England. So now we go into the second map. This is
It's Sonora.
Sonora. Let me just
Another OG map.
let me set that map over there. Okay, black screen quickly. There we go. Second map. Let's browse.
Chosky, what up?
Hey, how's it going, brother? I don't know this map myself.
Shout out to Pugo Play. Yes, it is an amazing map, Sonora. Oh, okay, guys, we have predictions. So you guys have a few minutes. You guys can predict who will win game 2 between Bram and Mack, a show match, best of 7.
Would you like to open up for us? Introduce us to the game.
Yes.
All right, go for it.
This is a best of 7 show match between Mr. Bram and Mr. Mack. We have in the color blue Otto playing Mack playing as Spain.
Oh, I got a little bug here.
And Bram
Look at
playing
that.
as Otto.
Uh-oh. Oh, he sees it.
I like this matchup.
Yeah, now we have Mac playing space, so he got upset. So now it's my turn to show us the way. And opening over the market. That's odd. That's very different. Normally we would have a TP opening with Spain. They'll give you all the because Spain does have a faster experience gather rate and you scale much better with having a TP, and especially you can have capitalism, which is that's how I like to play reviews into capitalism, and not having a TP, it kind of mitigates that. So.
And then Otto has a similar XP because they can go double TP and
Yeah, but he's going Musk House.
Available. Oh, okay, I see.
But the Musk gives sort of the same XP range. I prefer this build better because I don't have to spend 100 because it's cheaper. It gives you a similar trickle, and later on you don't have to focus all that wood to get the Musk, so you can get your upgrades for.
I think if you get like a 50 wood treasure in base, it might be useful to go double TP.
Yeah, some people like to chop 100 wood and do 2 TPs. I'm not a big fan of that, but some people like that. It's more of preference, to be honest. But it is. I think Ottomans and Spain are very similar civs when it comes to. They are military civs. They are not economic ones. You can every civ you can do military and you can do economy. So people get confused by that. But it's a military civ. It's a tempo civ. It's all the strong units. Special units, and that's where they shine. So that's why the TP does help with this kind of when you go to a military civ, giving the extra shipments because you rely on those shipments to actually do your major damage. So that's why I like to see a TP maybe in H2 at least from Mack here. but he's going for capitalism, and he's not gonna have a. He's gonna age up, and he's gonna have no shipment. You will see. That's the problem with this. He might get enough shipment to get 700 coin, I suppose, but yeah, he's gonna really struggle without having a TP. And Bram is actually moving around and gathering treasures, but Mack just managed to connect here. Won the Cortez.
Yeah, that is a very low HP explorer. You don't want to lose it in the early game.
Yeah, the thing now with the new changes with the Ottomans, we can only build TPs to town center. Sorry, with the explorer reasonably well, because if you try to build town centers with villagers, it's just gonna take a lot of time. They has been heavily nerfed, so you want to keep your explorer alive if you want to make a second town center. So for sure, I don't think
you can make a second TP in transition as Ottoman as well. So if you open up Musk TP in transition, you can chop 200 wood and then make your second TP.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's not a big of a deal to lose an explorer if you don't intend to do a town center, as it is for the Spanish player. That you can make dogs. It's a big deal to lose your explorer in Spain because it gives you that extra defensive power. So HP naturalist, 2 villages and 2 cows. That's a very great build. He's killing those cows instantly. And that's pretty much like you're gonna gather like 80 food over that cow. It comes with 100, but by the time you gather everything, you already decay like maybe 10, 20 decay. Questionable if you should do that, unless you're idling your TC, I suppose. But double barracks, Janissary is rushing. I mean, this is the OG strat for the OG map. And this is quite powerful.
I like these buys. I love these buys. Double Jan into maybe later on some hussars just to finish up the deal, because your opponent to counter this very strong HP musketeer is so to some skirms, and then nope. Excuse me, double ASAP.
Ugh, I don't know how he's gonna deal with the Falk though. That's the only thing. I don't hate the Azaps because Spain will normally have some.
Spain can defend well with musketeers, town fire, and dogs.
Yeah, I like the double barracks. I just don't like it against Spain.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work either because Spain, they can be very defensive as well if they want to. But he doesn't have a tower though. Remember, he aged up with the naturalist.
Yeah, but he has a better economy. And the tower normally is for tempo, where you put your outpost somewhere here. You have a barracks here, and then you go with tempo into your opponent's base. But since you're he's actually playing into his hand. Had the Ottomans aged up, second town center, Abels, and play a normal gameplay, I don't think Spain would be much of a threat because it doesn't have an outpost. So basically, this is
in H2 because he did it also double racks and stable.
Oh, he's in H2? Oh, he's not aging up.
Yes. Nope, he's not.
Oh, that changes everything. Okay, now it actually works into. Now you go back. I take it back. The double barracks is good. Pretty good. This is gonna be hard to stop because.
How many ASAPs do we have?
That's a lot. 22 one of them, and the Cav. Oh, he's gonna go for Ava, so he's gonna send the coin. There we go. Already sent it, and you're gonna get. He's gonna go for the Pike Ava's comp. It's really hard to deal with because we can't do Cav against them anymore because of the pikes. They do reasonably well.
For one half? No, don't do that.
Yeah, also overreaction. Yeah. Overreaction.
Yes, that is an overreaction. Oh my god.
Yeah, you lost so much tempo because of one hussar.
Oh wow.
They do have 4.4, 4.5 speed, so they can come back. That's not a big map either, so it's not a big deal. He's still waiting for Abels. I don't think he want to push without the Abels anyway. But Explorer might go down here. That's your snaring capability. These guys have 16 range against 16 range, 8 damage against 16 damage. So you need two of these. So you gotta have twice as many. But also,
rate of fire is 1.5.
Right, and this is also 1.5, I think. 3 rate of fire. Oh. Wow. That's actually impressive. But the Ava is just gonna do a good job.
You just gotta kite.
Oh, you cannot let them touch you. That you have 2 range on them, so it's just as long as you can micro this well. That's the thing, though. Spain actually managed to stop this. But how is he gonna proceed in playing to an H2 gameplay? That's interesting. So some Rodilleros on the way. That could help with the... I think Hussar's Rod's Archers comp would be okay. I think he has enough Archers for the moment. He just needs Cav now. But the problem with the Cav is just that how are you gonna deal with these ASAPs? There's just so many of them. You gotta...
Exactly. And they even do more damage in melee.
Yeah, in that case, sort of trade well against pikes, which is nuts. Imagine having a pike that can trade with skirms. Oh, that's cool though to see H2 gameplay from Spain. You don't see that every day.
E9 the market, and now we see Avis kiting.
But let's have a look. More Abels on the way. He already shipped his major shipments already, but he has 3 military shipments to send still. So that's more and more pressure coming in. Now he wants to go for the TP. There's a lot of crossbows now. But the Abels is gonna be able to kite all day long.
Yeah, I mean in H2, Avis is king, you know.
Oh yeah, 20 range resist. Both of them have 20 range resist. Both have the same speed. Just a 2 range. Is sending steel against this is a mistake. But he's doing a good job. He's kiting, and even rods, like you can't really kill them with rods. So rods are countered by skirms. Yeah, it's really rough for Spain. And the crossbows.
Losing your market, losing your house, losing your TP, it's not looking good though.
Yeah, losing the single market is not a big deal. Sometimes you have your market as a way to bring yourself some time, but an H2 gameplay Spain here was very unusual. And look how many pickings we're having, right? Like, we lost like a 10 crossbows just by by this kiting so far.
What? What happened to those deer? They're all dead.
Yeah, that's true. I think he has his villagers over here. When he was pushing, he just moved them back, I suppose. It must be that. Look at this.
What? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh yeah.
That's sexy. It does give a nice choke point on this side here, so for his base. So really hard to access.
And still on 1 TP for auto. Does he have any other shipments in H2 that he hasn't used?
Oh, he's aging. He's almost H3.
Okay. Exile Prince, okay. So he needs to ship 1,000 wood and get the upgrades on his units and then push.
Oh, I think he's gonna have the resources for that already. Ship Fox is better. Yeah.
That's better, yeah.
Let's see what Spain is gonna react to. I mean, this is the best fight he can take.
Yeah.
But I don't even. Yeah, he's in H3 and he still can deal with his army. So that's how bad it is for Spain right now. Like, he has enough cav. This is the right time to attack. It's the best time to attack. Is now. Later on, it's gonna be a nightmare to deal with everything.
Yeah, he does have more population units. And now the Hus connecting with the Avis. So I think 3 or 4 Avis went down.
The Falconers are coming in strong. Nice volley onto the crossbows, forcing everything back. We got some ASAP upgrades right there. Yeah, that was the best.
Deciding to stay in H2, going for more Hus upgrades.
That's the hit points one.
Yep.
Which is probably the better one.
Yeah. So it's almost like a vet Hus in H2.
Yeah. It's 2 shipments though.
This is the problem with making an FB too aggressively, that sometimes you can't defend your FB and now you just watch and lose your FB.
No, that's fine. He doesn't care too much about one barracks. He has 2 of them anyway. And then who cannot defend this is the Spanish. The Spanish player can't fight this. He just poke him like we basically how many Abas you got here? Like with 9 Abas he managed to just kill almost all his mass. He's just keeping dwindling everything. And he keep the aggression, he keep the map control. It actually worked pretty well for him. Had the Spanish player went to H3 like a normal Spanish player would do, that was no chance for Bram. He would have lost this game. But the way he was playing with ASAPs against Falconet, Lancers, there's nothing he can do against that. It would just be too easy. But it worked out because Spain decided to play the H2 gameplay. So he fell into the trap, you know? It was so good. They're not a veteran now. This does look very grim now for him. Now we have the Abas base Kermgoon comp with 2 Falcons.
He's gonna go in. He called Town Militia. It looks like he's gonna go all in.
There's a lot of bikes to deal with as well.
Yeah.
The Abas are getting caught up here. The Falconets are still focusing on the skirmishers. But the ASAPs are not focusing on the cap. The Falcon's gonna go down, but what costs now is trying to get into the skirms. A bit messy here, but the bikes are just gonna melt into that cab now. Good damage so far. I mean, could have been worse, but still not good enough.
Yeah, I mean, he had to go all in because those 2 Falconets were gonna take down the TC eventually. But yeah, at what cost? I mean, you lost your entire army.
Yeah, that's way too many Hus.
Buy yourself some time, maybe H behind this, hopefully.
He's sending advanced arsenal. I don't like it. I think he should have sent either 700 coin or even Tastamara.
I think House of Trastamara would have been better. But
yeah,
we do see that Spain now has a problem. He doesn't have any hunts available now in his base. Now he needs to go
migrating.
Yeah.
Have the Ottomans noticing this? It's gonna be devastating. It goes for some Hus, but way too many packs here on the field. More crossbows. Sending Tastamara now. Comes quite quickly, so. Yeah, instead of advanced darts, imagine he has 700 coin into Trastamara and all villagers on food, but he's sending his military into the villagers. And it's gonna alert Bram where to go next. Look, he knows.
He does see all those villagers migrating to the top of the map, so he does know that he doesn't have any more resources in base, and he's gonna be able to snipe.
Let's go! I like this. Beautiful wall from Mack. Very well played here.
Does Bram have Spahi?
He can go through there too. He still can deal with this. I finally see some dogs. I like this. That's time.
Yeah, those dogs are no joke.
Oh, they're not a joke at all. They are nasty. And then I think he might be able to clean up his army here. Yeah, the dog. Look at the ducks. How well they're doing.
We gave it to you. More quick wall. He doesn't want Bram to get away with this. Oh,
The wall himself.
he was able to. Yeah.
Oh, a second to send is just built in. That's gonna be scalable now. Scalable Ottomans is a scary Ottoman. Yeah, the thing is, this wall's not gonna pay out to your hunt system mostly dead. You have no more resources in the map. You got this hunt here, but you got a very scary town center next to it. You just imagine send like spy, you know, just like what are you gonna do? Does reach H3 though. No, he doesn't have res.
He's sending Jans.
Yeah, now is a very good time for Spain because Spain have good shipments to be sent here still. Like you can send 2 Falcons, 5 Lancers, 5 Hus, 4 Lancers, 9 Rods. So that's like all his next shipments are gonna be devastating for the Ottoman army here. Getting the Explorer one more time, getting the 100 XP or 45 instead. I don't know when they give 100, they give 45. Oh, nice raid here.
Nice raid.
We have 13 villages here, but there's not enough cap to keep 13 villages and some Ottomans reinforcements on the way.
Yeah, he needs to get out of there.
Yeah, he's getting to the hunts that he really wants to get.
Skirms, yeah, the skirms are reinforcing, and he will be able to clean up those Jans.
Yeah, the Lancer should go in and fight this. That's what they're made for, to kill infantry.
So this is well played by Mack, recognizing where Bram's eco and attacking that eco. And now look at all those idle armies. He's putting pressure on his eco. I mean, they're both idle, by the way.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a good tempo for Spain, but he lost the really strong presence that he would have otherwise. He could actually sacrifice the scab to snare all of this. He might come back and actually snipe 8 more on the way back. The Falconet's coming in. More walls.
Can they get a volley? Can they get a nice volley on those Avis?
He's hesitating and
Target, shoot. There you go, nice volley.
he's hesitating, moving away. Should be moving forward.
Oh, he did notice. He's cutting away now.
He hesitated too much. He should actually supposed to go forward. He could have taken this army with this. It would be way more damage to the Ottoman army than to the Spanish one.
Yeah, you can revive your explorer, snare, and then take additional volleys.
Yeah, I actually would send my cav there and it would snare and would be shooting with the falconet and moving forward at the same time, not backwards. The massive migration over here. Look at this Spanish crusade. He's making very good use of walls. He needs this protection.
It's a matter of who can use, you know, the natural resources before going into mills and states, you know, because that's a big investment. Once you go into mills and states,
Yeah, but
keep using the natural res on the map.
covering from Bram.
It does expose you though. It does expose you to raids if you're not aware of the map.
Yeah, but Ottomans has the map control and has the map resources still to be used, where Mack has to transition. You have to transition. And Spain only response is to raid, I guess. His auto resources. Once these hunts go down, he has nothing more.
Still think it's. I still think Mack can come back.
Yeah, for sure. Didn't happen.
Oh no.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
He needs to go in.
He's forcing an engagement, basically.
This could be a trap. This could be a bait.
Nice walls.
Oh no. Spahi connecting onto those villagers.
Yeah, we need a Spahi here.
That's gonna be huge.
This guy's gotta go melee though. This Genius had this. And oh, the Spy is gonna clean up this up. Don't lose a Spy, come on.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible to come back anymore.
He's taking the villagers here as well.
Yeah, I think Bram is in control, and he has game 2 in the bag.
Yeah, it would be a nightmare for transition as well. This map is very scarce in resource-wise, so you need map control. That's why this was not hateable, because he allowed him to take all this control here, and I didn't feel at any point that Spain had an advantage over Ottomans into this match for this whole extent of this match. That's the power of those units, so strong. The Abel's too strong.
Yeah, going back to what you said earlier, I think it would have been better to do like a semi-FF. Like you can still ship 5 vills. You can do 700 points, 700 wood, 5 vills, and still have good eco and FF, you know?
Yeah, if you do 5 vills, you gotta send 700 wood because you need houses, infrastructure. Then you can do a batch of another the crossbow pack, maybe like 10 pack. Sorry, crossbows. You make like 10 2 batches. Then you age up on top of that. You don't linger on age to Spain because unless you are the aggressor, you have to be in the middle of the map, putting the pressure, not defensively like this, losing map control, and you still want to play H2, and that's where it doesn't work.
Played well against ASAPs, correct? They should, right?
Lancers, yeah, it will definitely kill them, but it depends on the numbers as well. They also cav, so the heavy cav and the ASAPs counter that with multipliers, so it's not the best trades in the world, to be honest with you. But you gotta get them to melee so you can sort of do the dance, you know? You attack with the ASAPs, when they go melee, you step away. So you have some scrums in the back shooting, falconets, whatever. So it works, but you can't just sleep on it.
Let's check out the post game. Or never mind.
I already done that, yeah. So let's just go into the other one. So
I was checking out the Twitch chat. So yeah, overextending in H2 was a mistake by Mack.
Oh, for sure. But it's nice to see H2 gameplay. I don't hate it. It's very entertaining. Yeah, the Ottomans could have sent unit shipments as well. Like he could have put so much more pressure and finished this game earlier. But he only sent the crates, and then he aged up.
Sent the military shipments on H2. I think if you do send military shipments on H2, like it's like all in.
Well, you don't want to do that firstly, but maybe your third, fourth shipment should probably be military. I think to just if you're putting pressure on H2. But I think his idea was, maybe I want to try to see if I can keep him in H2, which he worked. Hadn't he put that pressure with the double barracks, I think Mack would have gone H3. But he didn't go for the TP when the market, he felt like he wanted to stay there. That's why it was a bit unusual for me.
Yeah, I mean H1 Spain, you can go TP Market House, Hunting Dogs.
Let me see if I find their game.
I don't see it.
Yeah. I don't know if they have this started or not.
Okay. Okay, it just started. So let's give it like 2 minutes and it should be in the menu.
Alright, cool. So I'm gonna update the next map in the So this one here. Now we go into Saguenay for the third map. So you were playing that map into Cavern Combat as well. This is more like a ranked map, so everybody should be very familiar with this.
I think it's one of the top maps in the game. Classic map, very favorite map.
For
Going
sure.
back to the predictions, Bram had 48% and Mack had 52%. Yeah, Mack was one of the favorites to win. Unfortunately, he couldn't.
Okay, the game showed up.
Game showed up. All right, awesome. Maybe we can get some new predictions. GK.
Give me a sec.
Saguenay.
Can you say that again? That was sexy.
Saguenay.
Let's go. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this third game between Mack and Bram. We do have Bram playing as Hausa. You know, Bram is getting very famous for playing Hausa into the previous patch, but I haven't seen Bram playing onto this patch yet. We do have some nerfs from Hausa. I wonder how well he actually is gonna be able to accomplish his same build orders. Against the other side, we have Mack playing with the ports. This is a good ports map. We do have some water. I haven't seen also people playing ports into water no more, like it used to be back then. It's more into a 12-10 organ guns push, which is also fair, quite strong. Halberdiers is going to be playing the Swisher Gut way. We are about to see. I think you need to cancel one villager though.
No.
Is it 10-10 or 12? No, there's no villagers. It's 10-10, right?
10-10. If you're gonna do 12-10, you need to age up with the naturalist, which gives you 2 vills, 2 cows, and then you should keep
No, you're right.
all your vills on food, and then you ship 700 coin, and then you transition to.
No, it's definitely 10-10. Yeah. There we go. TP 10-10. I think we're gonna be seeing some hubs. We can see his deck. There we go. Feitoria has been sent. We do not want to linger here into H2. We do have. I think we're gonna go into an FF, if I'm not mistaken. We do have fort. We got also 3 caravels. No frigate. Doesn't Spain have a frigate?
Yeah, they do. They do.
I think the caravel. I think at least you can fish with them in case you wanna. I think that's probably why he has 3 caravels instead of a frigate.
Probably, yeah, but frigate is way much better, stronger.
Okay, so you already have here our granary upgraded. So you got 0.97, so you have upgraded that already. Livestock market. Actually, let me go into. Let me get out of this fog of war. It's on the way. There we go. There. Yeah. I was in Mother Nature's. Mother Nature's on the way every single time. No wood upgrades yet. That's too early because we're still in age 1. Let's not forget that. We have our fastest explorer in the game. Moving on. Actually, it's Lakota one. Sorry. This is probably the second best. Yeah, you cannot have a horse compared to a camel. A camel is lower, even though those guys can be quite fast. There we go, using the ability. How's it called, by the way? The Chaos. Chaos. There we go.
Can you check out the age up?
The Berbers. I like it. I like. So we're gonna go for some economy plug and play with the house up. We do have the Cree allies. So another way to scale into this map if you don't want to go in water.
The Cree, the Berbers, that's like having 3 3 town centers in H2.
Limited town centers.
Yeah,
You only do 5, so.
exactly.
But it is some semi-TC, let's say. We are aging up with the Philosopher Prince, which is give you food. 500 food.
Yep. So it's gonna be a very fast FF.
Right, it's fair. We are playing against Hausa. If we have a Songhai gameplay, you know it's going to be coming with your base with 10 raiders, and it's really hard to stop that. So a defensive town center is sort of like the way to go probably. But it also works out into Bram's favor as well, because you're not taking map control out of him. And it does secure the hunt here. We do have the other silver mine. Helps expand into that. And also Preparado takes 100 wood. If you're prepared, you can make things happen. So we managed to build a house. I wonder what's gonna ship next. 700 wood. I already got a 700 coin in his base. Bram sending the university card. That's a very unusual card to be sending. Normally you want to see the Palace of Amina, but I think there must be a reason behind of that. No,
He
familiar.
also gets a TP. He gets a uni and a TP.
Right, I think that's why he's going for these builds. He had a war camp, so he ships a uni, and he had another one he puts on the trade post, so he can get the palace later on, and he already has enough influence to get those Berbers going on.
Berbers and CDBs.
He's getting snares now, so that's his steel traps.
And he can get away with this because he knows that port is gonna FF. So he does have a window of like maybe 8, potentially 9 minutes to boom behind this.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. Like when you play civs like ports and like Dutch, you can do funky stuff like this. It's always you can get away with anything, right? But it also works into port's favor as well. But that's not the way. Like it's really hard to rush ports, so why bother, right? Best just to boom yourself. So do yourself a favor. So he's trying to kill Don Vespucci here. And I think he's gonna do it.
That Explorer, yep, that is not good. He's gonna lose the Explorer. He's not gonna be able to pick it up.
Oh, that was so close though.
Yeah. By 1 second. 1 inch.
Okay, so we're aging up with the Ethiopian Queen. That's gonna give you 5 shotels. And now that he's seen some javelins, it's just not the best decision. I do not like this age up myself. I don't think they scale very well. They can upgrade them. Are they like?
They don't shadow take, right?
I don't think they do.
Yeah.
And they are. I think they age 2 shotels as well, which is kind of meh.
Yeah. Definitely, I would go with the skirm age up or the fast age up.
They elite shotels, so they age 3 shotels. At least that.
Yeah, but when you go industrial, they don't shadow tech.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
If you keep them alive, obviously, most of the time they die.
okay, now he's going for a 4 TC, which is the best thing he can do. Playing defensively, he saw there was no Songhai pressure. Now he can go back to his standard gameplay. We are going crazy on javelins here, expecting maybe some organ guns. And
he's trying to, yeah, he's trying to deny those shotels raiding. So he's gonna be chasing those shotels behind the map, behind the base.
So he sent Palace of Amina. Now he's making some skirms.
Now,
So-
recently on the latest patch, the Fulani got nerfed. Can you check out the speed on the Fulani now?
Lani.
Yeah.
The archer here. 425?
Yeah, 4.25. They used to be 4.5. So before pre-patch, they were able to, you know, catch the Ashigarus, but now they can't.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, shotels completely denied.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a waste of a shipment right there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for him. But we are on 31 villagers and you still have more crazy boys to go. We already exhausted the influence into Berber nomads. We have shipped Palace of Amina. Now he'll be able to send some funky stuff, even if he wants some Irish brigadiers by 100 influence. He has a good eco, 32 vills compared to the 25 from Spain. Spain has some catch up to do. We see a stable here. We open it with a dock. I like it. I like this because Hausa normally don't go water unless you go like some Hausa gameplay in H2. But this could be actually do wonders for ports.
Has very good water play too.
Yeah, they have the house. The house apparently is good for water, but I've never done it myself.
Yeah, in water, yeah.
The Hausa age up. I mean, the politician. Also, there's an age up called Hausa. It's good for water. I don't know why, but that's what Nick was saying that, but I never actually. I don't know the build order, so I'm just saying what I've heard.
Yeah, I think you can make docks. You can probably make docks with the house builders.
Oh yeah, that must be it. So you basically ship your. So he age up to something else. I don't know what he age up with. So he didn't age up with Hausa, so he must have age up with the Fulani.
The Ververs. He age up with the Ververs.
Oh, he's still in H2. Jesus.
He's still H2, yeah.
Okay.
Ready to go H3 now. Okay, so what's the age up? Can you check?
It must be Hausa.
It has to be Hausa.
Yeah.
Yep, it is Hausa, yeah.
Okay. That's why I was getting a bit strange. But yeah, normally Hausa doesn't want to age up too fast, and you normally always age behind your opponent. You have a lot of units here, but nice segments of walls here, making it uncomfortable for your opponent to approach this CC.
Yeah, it's perfect for shipping organs and just...
Yeah, can you make gates here and then they can just move around this base. Look at the preparation.
He doesn't have a strong anti-cav unit yet, so he needs to like wait and remass.
Yeah, the thing with Hausa is really set here into this 37 villagers. So he has he had a lead, no longer has a lead on 2 ports. So now we are making 3 out of 3 town centers in a dock. That's gonna scale very, very well. Plus we're taking map control. This is looking spicy for ports here. But we don't have a mass to stop apart from the walls. There's nothing he can do really to stop a big push here to miss big Bram. But he's playing safe. Here comes the Dragoons.
He's creeping up into Bram's base.
Yeah.
Slowly creeping.
Yes, playing very safely, but I don't think that's his time to push because he was behind in villager count for so long. That's why Hausa does age behind, but he already has a mass. So look at this. Now he only needs a single upgrade for all of this, and he probably already done them. There we go. You're gonna easily snipe this.
Oh, those organs are gonna get sniped. 2 shot in an organ. 1 goes down. Mack managed to save the other 2.
And these guys have way more range. They have no Frojo tactics has been sent yet, so he doesn't have the extra range. Well,
Is that the fort is
this is horrible for him.
Yeah.
Maisha got away losing only a single one. A fort coming in, that's huge.
Yeah, I don't think he sees it yet.
Now he does. Yeah, it's getting scary. Ports is taking out this map control, making villages out of 3 town centers in the dock. It's gonna be really strong ports here. You can even do some revolt later on. Let's see what he's up to. Yeah, I think he has to play defensive under his fort at this point.
Yeah.
Hausa does want to expand because we are into some sort of loads of influence. We have House Age up, so you can just ship town centers and whatnot. But you cannot get too close to that fort. So he needs to get control of this area. What did you say?
He knows the fort is up. Bram has the units, the mass, the Fulanis. He doesn't have the artillery to push on that fort, so he needs Coves, falconets to push into that fort.
Oh, he actually got sniped a single view out of the fort. Apparently the show tells they do shadow attack.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, because he can't really upgrade those units, so he has to be shadow attack. That makes sense. So, getting a trading post here. We tried to do some funky scouting over there, but we didn't find anything. Look at this mass of javelin riders from Bram. Very scary. 38. And they stay close together. So, sending cavalry tactics, that's gonna make the javelin riders stronger.
I think it's time to start making griots for this mass. I think adding griots into this would be very nice. Deciding to push into the fort. Bram is not taking any more of this. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna take this down now. He does have the mass, but I don't think fighting underneath the fort is a good idea. He does need to snipe the organs, but I don't think the Coves are targeting the organs yet. Oh, nice shot by the Coves.
It was a good bait in there.
Yeah, it was a good bait.
But with this mass of castadors, I would engage in a fight here. Just try to poke onto these units. They have 45 range resist. They go out there the range. There's nothing he can do as long as he has no raiders. But he has some dragoons to back it out. I would actually try to poke into these units, but now he did some good damage into the fort. Managed to take out the organ guns, and this fort's gonna go down. Once that fort goes down, he's gonna be able to put some more pressure. So more javelin riders into production. On to the Portuguese side, we are on 84 villagers into 9 fishing boats. We also have some docks being constructed there.
Correction, they're called ports, not docks. Thank you for clarifying that. So Hausa doesn't have docks, they have ports.
Yeah, same thing.
So Bram's slowly working on that fort.
It's 9,000 HP, and he doesn't have on the funky stuff on that gives more H points. These guys can go up to 19,000 HP, by the way. That's how nasty it can get.
Yeah, you need extensive or heavy fortifications and the extensive building upgrade.
I don't know if losing dragoons here is the best thing. You want to lose skirmishes, not dragoons. Guess I'm getting some fire back by the castle here, which is not a big deal. Yeah, I thought that with this kind of mass of he's taking the fight like that. Yeah, we want to kite this. There we go. All he has to do is kite with these castadors and he'll be fine.
Maybe adding some halves into the mix would be nice because halves can tank. You can put the halves into guard mode and you can tank a lot of shots.
I don't like when he's sacrificing dragoons.
Finally, the fort goes down. Bram being patient, slowly sieging the fort and finally takes it down.
Yeah, he's taking fights that he doesn't have to take. This is a kiteable unit, and you could have done this way earlier. Every time you stay still with Skirm, you're not playing your unit to the maximum potential. Let me see if he has sent Folio Tactics already. Not yet, so yeah, very kiteable units so far.
Yeah, I think once he adds Folio Tactics, yeah, he will be able to just win the Skirm war.
I wouldn't say win, but at least trade better. Because I think it's gonna give you 19 range, and they're still gonna have 20 here. But even the coverings hitting the cazadores is very annoying. Oh, look at that cheeky coin gathering there.
I love seeing that when players are sharing the resources. You know, let's share the hands. Let's share the mines.
The thing is, Ports is just way ahead in economy. He can just remass. Now he's losing a lot of infrastructure here for that battle canoe. Here comes the caravels. We only have 6 fishing boats, so we lost half our boats there, to say the least. He's sacrificing the dragoons again. These guys are beefy, but it's very expensive, you know, to be throwing at skirms like this. I mean, I think Bram is just having a little bit more control of his units.
He does remass. Yeah, I mean, he's able to remass more efficiently.
Yeah, he's taking trades. He has better range, but he's not using the range.
I mean,
so,
it's 1 pop jabs against 2 pop goons, you know?
Right. And these are expensive units. This is what I would have done. I would be kiting this all day long. The minute that you're losing skirmishes for Fulani, you're playing completely wrong. Unfortunately, that's not how it should be going. I think Bram is just taking better trades. These units are cheap, you know, like his cazadores, you poke, and he keeps on losing. There's gonna be a nice volley there. Some halberdiers in the way. They got the lock on, but he loses them by the coverings. He's sending it forward. He's gonna lose a second. Now he's just wasting resources. Now he's looking. He has a better economy, but can he make use of those resources? He has a lot of wood, no coin, and
yeah, there was a batch of 10 halves. That's like 1,000 resources, and
now we see some falcons as well. Wow, that's gonna seal the deal if he's not careful. He managed to take water control, but
yeah, he got it back. Yes, he did.
But is it too late? It's gonna take a lot of time to take all this infrastructure, though. Now Portuguese is gonna need to have some coverings, but he has no coin, and he's gonna have to have some. Here, he's transitioning. If he actually managed to fully transition here, then it's gonna be a nightmare for House. But House is just way ahead.
That's a H1 shipment that it's underrated.
Look at this.
The transition into Belson states.
Yeah, for House it's cheaper, but it's more. You need more ground, right?
Yeah, it is cheaper, but Hausa slowly builds the field.
Right.
So it takes away a lot of villager seconds.
Right. That's true. That's how they pay the price.
Exactly.
Oh, a little bit of Miss Macro here.
Yeah,
The
you
Hus
see some falconets going into melee.
also have some griots now.
Perfect. Yeah, I think griots. Once you mix griots into the Fulani, Jav, Raider army, it's really hard to beat that composition, especially when griots are in the mix.
Yeah, he just never had the good mass of cazadores. He never actually used them effectively, and never really poked as much as I would like to see. And he just keep on losing units like back to back. and it just makes his less scalable now, because even though he was way ahead, the pressure and military presence from Bram, it just has been superior. And now we also have a second base here with the TP. There's a lot of influence coming this way. It also comes of an extra resource. When you look at the resource wise, 800 influence, and in 10 seconds from now it's gonna have 900. It's just like it's not the same as other Civs exports, that they come very, very slowly. Hausa, it works into influence. It's nuts. It's basically a bank. That's what they shine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now it's getting grimmer for ports, because he's losing map control. If he manages to come into this section here, then it's all over. But it's gonna hit his economy. He's still ahead in villages. We have 60 villagers against the 100 villagers from ports. You do have water. But
Doesn't have the mass. I mean, it's scrim good. It's a good composition, but not against Hausa.
no, it definitely works against Hausa. It is a composition you want to go for. Yeah, but you have to have like 30 to 30. He had a good mass of castadors, but he was sitting in his base under the fort, letting the coverings. And you just we want to poke. You have all the range. You go close, you kill 1-2 units, then they will chase you. You keep on kiting. They will run away. You chase again. They come back to you. You kite. That's how it should be your gameplay all along, from the beginning.
Nice shot by the Cubs, picking up those 2 falconets. Is he gonna be able to get another shot? Oh no! Unfortunately, they were shooting the Japs. And now he gets the last falconet. But Bram
And it's just
shooting back with his own calls.
yeah, his right click here is a bit of a desperate move. Normally you want to keep your dragoons in the back, because imagine if you do a transition from Bram here and comes like some center horsemen and all of that. What you gonna do? He also has 2 more falconets that he sent, so he's actually going for the Cubs. This very beefy Javelin Riders. The difference between Javelin Riders and Dragoons, they're cheaper. So it's okay to fight with them a little bit like this, as long as you don't dwindle them so much. And you're just buying out, like, it's not a scary mess. It's in favor of Hausa here anyways. So it's a fairly trade for him. But when it comes, imagine that the Portuguese, he had like 20 Dragoons and he never actually used them at all. All he had to do is skirms. You would have about 60 skirms at this point. He would have cleaned up this mess from Hausa, and he would force some switch to Cav. But Hausa never had to go into Cav because it was just easy. He was having good trades. He was finding range. Now it's okay. He's gonna go for that falconet with the Cav. Nah, Hausa is coming back on water as well. He's gonna seal the deal. Look at those guys.
This is GG already.
Oh yeah. I think Bram really played very well. It's a Civ that he really enjoys, and it shows how well he plays it.
This is a very hard matchup for Portuguese.
I'm not sure. I felt like Mack could have played this better. I mean, this Kerm's gameplay, you need to kite a bit better. He never really kite very well. I might be biased, but Castadors are so strong. It's one of my favorite units in the game. But you gotta use them correctly. Yeah, I think the Fulani also have locks into them, so if they get into range, they will lock into your units.
Guess
yeah, they have
a winning percentage against Hausa. 38%.
So port's favored then.
No, Hausa favor.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. So they only lose 40% of the time. It basically almost a 6-1, 6-4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's probably with the song guy kind of stuff, right? With the I don't know. I thought Ports was ahead for the whole game. It just
Economically, yeah. Militarily, I don't think so.
no military. Yes, he never had the good fights. He lost a lot of units, constantly lost units for free. Like when his fort was fighting here, he had units here. He had like 2 coverings here. He could have taken his dragoons, put on the back, put his skirmishers here, and then spike, kite, and keep on going back and forth, and he would save his fort. And he would keep all the map control that he wanted. And as long as you don't engage your dragoons, you don't have to replenish them because that's the most expensive unit you have to do, right? To protect your skirmishers. Then you can make just more skirms, make more skirms. They're cheaper. Just keep on doing castadors. You would have such a big mess of castadors and kiting the hell out of these units. I don't know. There's nothing Bram can do. Unless you're going to have to transition some cav, which is going to completely put House off their mood because you're going to have to upgrade the raiders. You have to send Kenya horsemen. And now you're forcing shipments like Liquidity Knights, and that you have to force those cards into you, and then you can make use of your dragoons. But the way he was playing, I don't agree. I don't know. Maybe I might be biased, but
I think you're biased. I think you're Portuguese. Biased.
I could be. Yeah. Let's go. Let's see the post game here.
Ooh, okay. Post game stats.
It's something that I've said multiple times. You know, like this guy's probably a better player than I am. But what I'm trying to say is like, people don't use skirmishes sometimes the way they supposed to be using. Skirmishes are not a unit to tank. It's a unit to kite. If you don't use your skirmishes that way, then it doesn't matter if your opponent has musketeers. If you put 5 musks in front of 5 skirms, the 5 musks will win. If you put five musks and 5 skirms and the skirms can kite, you don't lose a single skirm. That's how it should be. The game is built like that.
Yeah, Mack with the economic lead, but he just couldn't capitalize. He couldn't find that win-win condition, you know?
Yeah, look at the resources gathered. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he had more eco. He just couldn't translate that into the military, so he could win. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he did. To be honest, to be fair, I'm trying to be fair. He didn't use his units very well. Had he used his a little bit better, I don't think Bram would have a easy time here. I think this was Mack's game should be taken.
Okay, looks like he is already up.
Nice. So let's quickly go into that
and update the score too.
Sure.
Be right back. I'm gonna grab another cup of coffee.
All right, so let me just put into the map 4. So you're gonna see some black screen. I think he gave him too much respect. Maybe because he was on a 2 loss, he was playing a bit safe. He had to be a little bit more aggressive. They felt like you gotta make use of those skirms. Am I saying something that is not right? Actually, Cub just trade cost effectively against skirms. Yeah, the only thing that was really a threat for the castadors was actually the coverings. But when he had only a single covering, there was 1 or 2 coverings, it's not a big deal. When you have like 4 or 5, then it's but not when you have just a few. Okay, we got our next game in. Oh, I like this. So let me see if I find the name of this map. Let me just check quickly here. So this is Deccan. That's the next one. So this is an OG map as well. And you ready to start this? So let's go. So, ladies and gentlemen, friends and sisters, comrades, back to back into Bram's wins here. Now you got Mack playing Japan against the Dutch from Bram. I mean, this is definitely a Japan map here to enjoy. Also, I don't hate the Dutch here. It's such a large map. You just give you're gonna have enough space to set up your base here. I've seen people doing crazy things with Dutch lately. There's so many strategies you can make. I wonder how well he's gonna execute it. But there's so many hunts over the map. It's gonna be to have to siege all the shrines everywhere. It's gonna be really hard for Bram to actually to do that. It's definitely a good map for Japan. We do have extra crates on this map, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I wonder how many.
Deccan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have extra crates. Yeah, so this is a very good map for Japan because they can pretty much click up to H2.
Right, and they have so many hunts everywhere. It's a large map. It's really hard to go and siege those shrines. You gotta be multitasking, high APM. Then you can do it, but it's definitely not easy to play against Japan into this map.
I'm getting legacy vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So sending heavily coming. I like this. I like this better than the 300 food. Let's look at his deck. It looks pretty much like mine, apart that I have the shrines. He has the Yumi. Yeah, I don't have the 7 views anymore. I think it's a very good card as well. I like the Tokugawa Shogun. This guy's a beefy man.
Yeah, of course. He's a boss. He's a dog. He's a dog. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know how well. I didn't know they were actually doing. They actually can inflict a lot of damage and tank a lot of crap. I just didn't know that they were that good. I said, why do you want to have another one? I already have this daimyo here, so there's no point having another one. It's just more micro. It's already Japan is so micro intensive. So many units to control.
Make those little mortars with that guy.
Oh, I think you can do Yabusami as well.
Yeah.
And Shinobis and artillery. Nice.
But this is match point for Bram. He's 3-0. So Mack really needs to do the reverse sweep. And he's playing with his main, right? Japan is his main, correct?
I think so. I think I heard you guys saying that. We do have 70 would be picked up here by Bram. That's gonna help into his next bank. I already have 300 coin here. I think that's from crates and treasures so far. No market though. Isn't that odd?
With the extra wood, yeah, you can make a market because you do get extra coin, and you can start hunting docks immediately. Yeah, he will go market.
Yeah, H2 market, which is fair. Also going for... Japan had a TP here. Dropped them earlier. I think you can actually afford because of those extra crates that you have. And now we change that into wood, and slowly we have like shrines in like no time. So we're gonna age up with the Sugar Shrine. Okay, very greedy. I think when you build the Toshugo Shrine, you gotta build this near hunts. So I would like to have it here. So I don't know. Don't you have to send this near hunts as well?
You can have it next to your base, but what you need to do is you need to gather all the jacks in the map. So instead of the hunts, you have the jacks on the shrine.
Yeah. I think I saw some dead ones over here. I think Bram took them. There we go. He was killing some of them, and then some, and he took out the rest. So very good for him. Denying those yaks for.
Oh yeah. The M-boy put in some work.
Oh yeah, he has an extra scout.
Yep.
So 2 banks. He's sending 700 wood, probably followed by bank. There we go.
Yep. Second bank.
So we're gonna go for a bank age up, I think.
No, he has 4 buffaloes.
Yeah,
I didn't kill him. He has 4. Yeah, he has 4.
yeah, but he killed one here. I saw that one here. But it's going to 4 banks age up, I think. Or he's gonna go greedy and go for 5. That's kind of pushing it. So sending views. So has he sent something? He says he sent 600 wood as well. Yeah, he's gonna. It doesn't need wood anymore. He just have 130 pop. We do have a forward barracks here for Bram. Are we doing some skirms? Yeah, we are. Send pikes first to directly to that shrine.
Yeah, deny the shrines. Yeah, definitely. Especially the ones that are nearby. There you go.
So he's gonna.
Click the shrine. Yeah.
So since we went with the sugar shrine, we had to build barracks, but it's stable. Defensive wall here. He has visibility of the whole map because all these hunts. He's gonna have like max shrines in a second. Having actually a sugar shrine into heavily coming, his economy is gonna be pretty good. I was going for 700 coin. So very economic bound build from Japan. That's his main squeeze. I think he's doing an amazing job. He's on 160 pop. Faces the wall. Okay, so he's here for 5 banks. He went greedy.
Yeah, 5 banks. Yeah, very greedy.
So send pikes though. So he does want to keep on the pressure of the sieging shrines, and he's gonna face.
Pick up those Naginatas. Oh my god, he just went on top of the Naginatas. Oh, nice pickup right there. 2 Naginatas down.
Pikes don't snare very well though. It's just like me.
Pop.
Yeah, perfect timing for him.
Yeah.
He's actually getting some good values with the spikes. There's 3 more here. Couple of them are here. Look at this conglomerate of shrines.
And he's aging up. He's going to fortress.
So he's aging up now with the gold pavilion. So that's the
Yumi age up.
give some Yumis and you give you like some sort of arsenal, right?
Yeah. You get some upgrades, yeah, for your military units, or you can have military speed.
And also get some buffs like a community plaza sort of like.
Yeah, you do. So are we potentially gonna see like a Yumi switch? Yumi Naginata switch?
He hasn't done many units apart from this Naginata start. He boomed too much, but he can't defend his units. He has no military in the field. He's forcing.
Naginata didn't pay off, to be honest.
Right, and he's gonna start losing map control. And the Dutch is gonna start scaling military again, and we are gonna play behind military wise. And we're stuck in H2 as Dutch. With 5 banks, we're still gathering wood for some reason. It's just because he was doing pikes, I suppose. I don't like this anymore from Dutch. I like to see some mage up here.
He does recognize all the shrines, so he wants to take them down as soon as possible.
Yeah, but Pike's not gonna do much for you in the late game against Japan, I think. There we go. You're sending some Naginata riders.
More Naginata riders, okay.
You see a lot of Pikes in the map, and you're sending Naginatas. It's a bit sus.
Yeah, I don't like that shit, man. I think he should have sent something else. But we'll
I like the Yumi though. In H3 they're so strong. They start killing Cav. I don't know, it's one of the best skirmishes when they go into H3 and H4. Once they get all the upgrades, they just kill everything.
Yeah.
Once you got good. Yeah, man. I don't know why they're so good. But in H2 they're not great, but when they go H3, they're something. Oh, that's a good pickup here. Japan starts to scale now.
Really? Because now he's down on his shrine population.
Right, economic-wise, not so much.
Yeah.
I was thinking of military only.
Yeah, because I think he was. Shrine population was 200, and then it just came down to 80.
Oh, there's too many pikes. I should Ben is taking a good trade here. That's a fight that when you saw those spikes, you see he should back out there, but he decided to stay over. Ragnar is still doing a good job.
There's still a few pikes left. Oh, never mind. One down.
Yeah, pikes just don't do very well. Strong units, you know, like this are disciplined igniter. Look how cute they have their banner and everything.
Oh my god, now I'm liking this shit, man.
Yeah, there was a total cleanup, but we lost our shrines though. We are on 200 pop, and they give a lot of experience as well. Don't forget. How many banks we are now? Still on 5.
Still on 5, yeah.
But not for so long. We're shipping 1,000 wood.
I mean, he does have religious reforms, and he does have Bank of Rotherham. So we could potentially see 8 banks.
Fair enough. We also have the Bosniaks to be sent at some point. And he's taking more shrines. That's gonna hurt his economy so badly. He's actually remaking them as we speak.
Are we?
It comes a point.
Are we gonna be able to see Red Lancers and Bosniaks in this match?
Oh, it looks like so. There we go. There are no improvements, and also increase the hit points of your lane military. This increases their speed. This their attack, and this attack of range of the units. Interesting. Yeah, now we're going to a skirm goon here for Bram. Yeah, there's a lot of skirms. The Naginata is on the field.
Naginata raid up north, picking up maybe 1 or 2 vills.
Commando.
25 riders. We need more Yumi here. Disciplined Yumi. Let me see what Japan's up to. Now he's sending that card. The way of the bow.
Oh yeah, he's gonna start scaling.
Yeah, he has to. He connected very well with those skirms. He's gonna take a lot of them. It was a good trade for those scav, to be honest. Now the Yumi is on the back, getting the. But yeah, he has Hussars, man. That's gonna be huge.
That's gonna clean up, yeah. That's gonna clean up.
He's gonna snare. Just in time. Oh, he snared back.
Yeah, so we can potentially see Red Lancers and...
Oh yeah, let's see if he's about to send some Bosniaks or something. Cavalry combat being sent. So he's gonna send cavalry combat first, which is gonna make even more strong cavalry for the Dutch.
Oh my god, mixing halves now. Man.
Oh, he...
competition.
Hey, it's coming to a point that it doesn't make sense more season shrines anymore. You gotta go for the base. Because Japan can always make more.
Yeah, sieging shrines only buys Japan time. Because Japan, if they keep their explorers alive, the monks, they can just rebuild them, you know, on the other side of the map. You know, you think you're taking down the shrines, but on the opposite side of the map, they're just rebuilding again.
Yeah, going for their base is better. He had a good mass. I don't think Japan can stop this mass at the moment. Oh, this migration is good. Oh, this is huge for. This is game ending here. This is not good.
How did that happen?
I don't know. He was. I don't know what he was up to. Oh, the house is coming in.
Oh, you think he was going for the berries?
No
I don't
way.
know.
Maybe. I think it was a misclick, man. This
What a blunder.
got some ashy.
Oh my god.
I think the Yumi was the right play.
Oh,
But it-
he ran out of food. Yeah, he ran out of food. That's what happened.
Yeah, it's looking better now for the Dutch.
Yeah, making a castle. Wait, what happened to his food? Can you check his deck real quick? Oh, he hasn't shipped. Oh my god. In H2, he hasn't shipped
He hasn't shipped any military. Like he didn't ship. Imagine he sent like 9 Yumi back to back. He would have had such a good mass. He would have killed everything from the Dutch. But Ashigaru is a big loss here. You can't go Ashigaru now.
This is not good. Yeah, this is not good.
Ashigaru is not the answer. We need a bunch of Yumis, and that's it.
Yeah, click on the H2 shipment, the last one in H2. Can you click on it?
Which one?
The last one in H2. The last one in H2. The one to the right in H2.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, H2 shipment. The one on the top right.
This, the cherry orchards.
the
Yeah.
cherry orchards. He never shipped that.
No.
That's what cost him the game. You need to ship that when you're about to run out of food. He never did.
Yeah, he was he was too greedy, I think,
Yeah, that was a huge mistake.
because he went heavily coming, then he ships 600 wood, 4 wheels, 600 coin, aged up. Then he got with a bow, 7 wheels into Naginata right at hit points.
Cherry orchards.
He never got flaming arrows, never got the 5 Naginata, or the 9 Yumi. I mean, all those cards that would be scalable. At some point, yeah, I think he got a lot of berries in the map. So he also, as long as he has,
No, I think he forgot. I think he just forgot. I
think so too.
Yeah, he.
Instead of the cavalry combat, you could have sent the cherry archers. But the thing is, he lost too many of the shrines. He never had a big mass of Yumi. Had he had like 30-40 Yumi at this point, I mean, even early on when you have so many packs in the field, instead of doing Naginatas, you could have done like a big mass of. Yeah, I think you won Naginata still, but Naginata plus Yumi, that's huge. But yeah, good gameplays here for Bram. I think he outplayed this. He was very boomy and greedy, and he didn't get penalized for that. Instead, he actually punished Japan somehow, and actually took map control even with 5 banks. It should be the other way around, where you're being so greedy with 5 banks, Japan should be putting out the pressure. But he had all the map control, he took all the shrines, but he didn't really make enough units to actually go and contest that. And the transition to Ashigaru was not an ideal one.
I think this is the match where he should have overextended in H2. I think he could have stayed in H2 a little bit longer. He could have made Ashi's mixed with Yumi's and defend his shrines, you know?
Oh yeah.
And he decided to H2 Fortress.
Yeah, he was very greedy. The Sugar Shrine and all of that. I don't like the Sugar Shrine was okay, but I would like to see a Fort Barracks like this, put some pressure. Even with like I like H2 Japan, to be honest. You have like some Ashigaru Naginata. He's so strong against the Dutch. He would struggle, especially because he was on 5 banks. H2 gameplay from Japan, it would have been completely punished by the Dutch. Would just struggle. He would be in his face.
We'll play by both players for participating in this show match, for giving us some content.
100%. That was nice. Japan's gave me like I like his deck though. Very nice deck. Let's see, his resources gathered here. See, Bram boomed too much. He needed to be punished. It just feels bad because he's got away with it. But yeah, he denied the shrines. He was not contested on that, and he started losing map control. I also could be that Mack is just giving too much respect for Bram. He needs to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well played for Bram. Good series. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I definitely enjoyed it, casting it.
Yeah. I mean, we got to see H2 play a little bit overextended sometimes, but it was fun. And then we also got to see Fortress play between Hausa and Ports, which was very entertaining as well.
Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for me. I think I deserve some rest.
Get some sleep, man.
It's 8:30. It's too early for me.
You sleep?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some pills to sleep early because my clock is messed up. I have a friend from USA. He came over. We have a friend that's getting married, and he came all the way from USA, and then he stayed over last night. So we were playing video games, playing PlayStation, and he likes this kind of, what's that game called? Rocket League. You know what that is?
Rocket League. Okay. Yeah. I seen it.
It's like a football with cars.
Yeah,
We've been playing that all night long.
Nice.
Well, can you raid? I think you should be able to raid someone. I don't know if we can raid. I don't know if I'm a mod on this. Yo, Rocket League fan, nice. Maybe we can play someday, Bram.
Definitely.
Let me see. Let me just type something in the chat. Yeah, I'm not a mod on this, so I can't raid. Can you raid someone?
Yeah, I can raid. Let me check.
We have Timojin, we have Eagles Maloney. Eagle Eyes Maloney. Let's say his name correctly. Yeah, go for it. I'm stuck in Diamond 1 though. Yeah, I don't play as much. I only play with this friend of mine. But we definitely could have some fun together at some point. I need to connect my PS5 to stream again. I like to stream some PS5 games sometimes. I'm really playing like some Mortal Kombat 1 as well. It's amazing, the graphics in that game. Gameplay, some huge combos. Good fun. Yeah, Rocket League is fun, man. But I don't know how people can fly with their cars and keep the ball in control.
Oh wait, Timojin just went offline. Okay. So Eagle Eyes?
Yeah. Eagle Eyes. Actually, I love to watch Rocket League. Actually, there's a Rocket League happening right now. There's a Twitch channel called Rocket League. They're playing. There's 6,000 people watching right now. These guys are flying all over the place, controlling the ball in air. It's insane, the control of that game. I'm still learning my aerials. It's really, really hard.
Not sure if it worked.
Try to do. Did you do like /raid?
Yeah.
Try that. Eagle Eyes Maloney. Yes, it's on the way. It's on the way. You got it.
Oh, I got it? Okay, great.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it has. There's a timer on it because when you do.
Yeah, I think there is. Yeah, there is.
Yeah. Once the timer finishes, you're gonna go. But thanks everybody. Yeah, we rated. You rated. Alright.
Well, Mr. Kaverna, you have a good Sunday.